Hey everyone, we are going to do a beginner's yoga session today. I want people to understand that yoga is just not something for young, fit people. Yoga is accessible to all ages, all abilities. You can really benefit from the physical aspect of yoga, but you can also benefit from the mental aspects of yoga. For instance, one of the goals is quieting down the mind. They say that roughly in a day we have about 50,000 thoughts. Have you ever had a day where you didn't do much physically, but you felt exhausted? It's usually the mind, right? The mind is constantly going. Where am I going next? What do I need to get done? What's happening in the future, or kind of dwelling on the past. It's just going. So in yoga practice, you want to learn how to quiet that down, to observe what's happening, right? So it's like, okay, I notice I'm having lots of thoughts right now. How can I kind of settle that down and relax? So a really great way is to anchor onto your breathing. And what that means is you just start to notice how you're breathing, right? So your mind's thinking of your to-do list and you're like, you know what, let's take a deep breath. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And so to let your mind witness yourself breathing in and out. So again, one of the main reasons for yoga is to really help you settle down your mind and also to connect with yourself, right? So I think it's extremely important to have a good, healthy relationship with yourself. And sometimes that sounds like a pretty bizarre concept, but think about it. How do you speak to yourself? What is your inner dialogue like, right? So using yoga, you can start to connect to your body. You can start to notice what feels right, where are you holding tension, different things like that. So let's do a short practice. Let's just get this beginner session in to show you that yes, you can do yoga and you can, use your body to help quiet down your mind. You don't have to be intimidated by what you see on social media about yoga. All right, so come to a comfortable seat. If you don't have a yoga mat, that is fine. Maybe sitting on your carpet or sitting on a blanket. And I invite you to close your eyes and just start to connect to the breathing. So notice, how are you breathing in this moment? Are you breathing through your mouth? Are you breathing through your nose? Slowly, fast, shallow? Maybe you're breathing deeply. Try not to control it. Just kind of take note of what the breath is like for this moment. Take a few moments here and just kind of witness yourself breathing. And if this is brand new, it might feel like a really odd concept, but I promise you, this is going to help you to kind of calm down the mind, calm down all of these thoughts that we have. So just witnessing the quality of breath. And we'll gently start to control the breath. So nice and slow, if you can, through the nose. You're going to start to fill up your belly, fill up your rib cage, everything expanding. And then really slow, start to exhale as you deflate back down, drawing the belly button towards your spine. Slow, 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 till every little bit of air is out. Again, start to just barely sip up the air. So slow inhale, trying to fill up the belly, the rib cage. And then exhale with control, nice and slow through your nose, calming down your mind, your nervous system, your body. Again, start to breathe in and slowly out. And you're going to continue with this. You're breathing in and out. out slowly through the nose, but I want you to also start to notice how your body is feeling. Do you feel any tension in your lower back from sitting on the floor? Do you feel tension in your neck or your shoulders, maybe your jaw? Just start to go through your body, like, where am I holding on? Where do I feel tight in my body? And as you're exhaling, you're starting to try to relax those areas. So breathing in and out, also trying to soften the areas that might feel tense in your body. Relax, relax, relax. Try to sit up tall as you breathe in, and then relax those shoulders as you breathe out. A few more moments of just breathing, trying to keep our mind really focused on just breathing. A few more slow, conscious breaths. This is also a mindfulness practice, staying really in this moment here. As your mind starts to go other places, pull it right back into inhale, exhale. One more breath. Let's gently start to blink our eyes open. And we're just going to do some light stretching, but we're going to be moving mindfully. We're going to try to keep our breathing connected to the body, to the movement. So we'll extend our right leg out, left foot is into the thigh. Right arm is going to lay right next to the leg, and we're going to reach, inhale, left arm over. I'm really flexing my foot here. And right now for me, it's early in the morning. I'm not sure what time you are practicing, but just be gentle. I can feel this on my side here, so I'm not gonna push, push, push. I'm just gonna allow my body to get comfortable here, and I'm gonna inhale and exhale slow. Let's take a nice big inhale through the nose, and on our exhale, we're gonna turn towards the leg and try to fold forward. And again, this is the first one, so just be gentle here. Just allow yourself to feel your body. Notice, are you feeling this a lot in your leg? Are you feeling it a lot in your back? And just be kind to yourself. Breathe in and out. Focus your mind. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And we'll move on to the other side. So my left leg will extend, my right leg will come into the thigh. Left arm lays next to the leg. I inhale, reach my arm overhead, flexing this left foot, and then bringing all of my attention to noticing what's happening in my body, but also slow, conscious, deep breaths. Let's do 4. Inhale. Awesome. Let's turn towards the leg and start to crawl those fingers out, folding forward, bringing our mind back to inhale, exhale. Let's do 4 deep breaths. Try to really focus your mind on nothing more than concentrating on breathing. And rising up. We're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together. We're going to focus on the inside of our hips. This is an area that A lot of people hold tension, we don't even realize. It can cause stress on your lower back. If you sit all day in an office, definitely try to practice loosening the hips. So this is a pose for you that you should try. You're going to press down on the thighs. So I'm applying my elbows to my thighs, just applying pressure here. You can relax your neck if that feels comfortable for you. Every time you exhale, just apply a little bit of pressure, and you'll start to feel this on the inner thigh and towards the inner hip. And just notice, we are just stretching. Yoga is breathing and stretching. It doesn't need to be a spiritual practice. You don't have to be connecting to anything that you are not comfortable with. This doesn't have to do with a religion. It's just about stretching and breathing and getting to know yourself, your body, your mind, being able to really be in control of your mind and body. One more deep breath. Awesome. We're going to come to stand. I want to show you some of the standing poses that yoga has to offer. High lunge is one of them. It's a really great pose for the front of your thigh here, your psoas muscle. It's the biggest muscle in your body. It goes up your thigh and it spirals into the middle of your back here. So this is another one that can really help with lower back pain if the hips are really tight here. So stepping your right foot back, you're just going to be on your toes. It's a balance, so be mindful. Try to look forward. Try not to lean forward. Try not to lean back too much. You want to be right in the center. We're going to place the hands on the hips. Normally the arms will come overhead like such. Okay, but today we're going to start gentle. Hands on the hips. Bend into your front knee. And then your back knee might bend a little if this is really tight and tense. You want to try to extend it back so you really get that stretch here. And again, just coming back to that deep breathing, settling your mind down, trying to settle your body into the pose. Maybe you're a little wobbly like I am today. One more breath. Relax your toes in the front and step it forward. Shake it out. Maybe the body is tight and tense. Maybe you haven't done stuff like this. So be gentle. Do not be hard on yourself. Your left foot is going to step as far back as you can. Just the toes. Okay? And same thing. We want to be right in the center with our weight. We want to relax our front foot, relax the body, the shoulders. You might feel this really deeply in the front of your left leg. So just breathe, try to calm your body down, stay focused. And stepping forward, shake it out. So yoga also offers a lot of balancing, right? So learning how to balance in your body can help you balance in life. You may be able to balance work and play better, work and responsibilities, finding fun in there. So practicing balance on your mat can kind of trickle into your life. All right, so we'll do an easy balance today. So I'm putting my pressure and weight in the right foot. I'm going to take the left foot and just place it right on top. So I'll turn to the side so you can see my heel is resting there. If this is too much for you, just place your foot in front. It's less of a balance. Otherwise, right on top. And again, hands are going to come to the hips. You want to tuck the tailbone, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. And again, just coming back to those deep breaths, slowing your mind down, slowing your body down. We're in a world where we're built to just go, 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 go. So yoga is taking it down a notch here, at least gentle yoga. You can do vinyasa, which is a quicker, fast-paced yoga. But for now, we're focused on beginner, gentle yoga for one more breath. And we shake out the feet. Left foot is centered, I'm balancing here, bringing the right foot on top, standing tall, relaxing my shoulders. Inhale, exhale, really focused on one spot, keeping my mind here mentally, noticing anything going on in my body. One more breath. And shaking it out. We'll do one more standing pose and then we'll get on to the lower poses. So I'd like to show you triangle pose. We'd come to the front of our mat. We're going to swing our right leg open. It's about 3.5 feet apart. Back leg is parallel with the back of the mat. Front toes are shooting forward. I'm going to bring my arms out to a T. I'm going to reach towards this front leg. My left hand can rest on my shin. I'm not going to bend my body down. I'm going to extend it, but I'm gently resting my hand here. My right arm's going to come up, and I start to feel this in my hip, and maybe you're going to feel it underneath your left leg. Just start to notice where you're feeling this in your body. Where is this stretch working for you? And then try to soften into it. Try not to lean onto this leg and bend down. Nice and straight. Inhale, exhale for 3 breaths. I'm going to give you some silence here to just breathe and observe your body. And rising up. Let's switch. Do the same thing. So left toes are going to turn in, right toes are going to turn out. And my heel in the front is lined up with the middle of my foot here, the instep there. So arms come out to T. I'm going to reach, maybe reach a little more. Right hand comes to the shin, left hand is up. And I'm trying to keep my body nice in line with my leg here. And again, I'm just inhale, exhale, breathing. And rising up. Awesome job. Let's bend into the knees, step the feet together, shake it out. We're going to come back down onto the ground. We're going to extend our legs out long. Let's work on the legs again here. So inhale, reach those arms up, and then diving forward, trying to find the feet. Relax the head. You want to engage your thighs. So that means use the thigh muscles, try to pull them up, draw them away from the knees. Relax your neck. And just take some time. Let your body settle here. Let it notice the tension, but then try to soften those areas. Focus on deep breathing, nice and slow through your nose. Awesome job. So we do offer some poses on the back. So we're going to get into that. I also want to show you the relaxation pose that most yoga classes will always end with. I think it's extremely important. It really lets you absorb all of the benefits, all of the movements that you've done. It gives you time to just let your body realize what you've done for it. So let's scoot forward, lowering ourselves down here. Feet are flat on the mat. Relax the lower back. Let your palms face up. And just take a few moments. Let your lower back settle. It's nice and flat on your mat. We'll move our knees to the right, all the way to the ground if you can, or close, and then all the way to the left. So kind of moving like windshield wipers. And again, I'm moving with my breathing. I'm inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other. I'm giving my mind a nice rest. I'm not worrying about my to-do list or what my kids are doing or anything else. I'm just breathing and moving my body. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to cross our left leg over. It's crossed all the way. I'm going to reach for that left knee. I'm going to interlace my hands. And I'm going to try to pull it towards my chest, but a little across my body as well. And you're going to feel this on the left thigh and the left hip. My chiropractor actually showed me this stretch, and I really enjoy it. I think it's a nice deep stretch for the side of your hip there, and it's just very beneficial. I think it's important to add different elements to yoga that can just help the body, right? Like just adding a little more as you learn different techniques and different styles, and just different people come into your life and offer you new stuff. So this is a new one for me. We've done something similar to this, but not exact, and I just really love it. It feels really, really, really good. One more deep breath. And we'll switch. So crossing over my right leg, I'm going to hug my right leg into the chest, but a little across the body as well. And you'll really start to feel it here, hopefully. And we just close the eyes and breathe. Releasing that. Let's hug the knees into the chest as much as we can, into the belly, and we're going to make circles going left. So I'm pulling away, I'm pulling in, massaging the belly if I can. This is also a nice little massage for the lower back. Nice feeling in the body here. I'm going to allow my legs to come all the way to the right side, so onto the ground if you can. I'm going to use my right hand to hold the legs down. Both of my shoulders are on the mat. My left hand, I'm going to kind of make like a cactus. So it's like this on the ground. My elbow is hopefully down, my palm is facing up. And this is a gentle spinal twist. I'm going to stay here for a few moments, closing my eyes, and just allowing myself to feel the stretch, to lose the manic thoughts, to just breathe and notice how my body feels. Allow yourself to just breathe and notice how your body feels. See if you can relax the areas that feel tense in your body. And we'll gently go to the other side, bringing those knees over to the left. Using my left hand to hold the legs down, right hand is coming into that cactus, and I'm just relaxed, closing my eyes, and I notice this side feels more comfortable for me. This is not as intense. So I'm just relaxing, allowing my body to soften, relaxing my jaw, my shoulder. Inhale, exhale, nothing more. We have come to the resting portion of this session. So I want you to lay flat on your back. Let your feet come out long, let the legs relax, feet out to the sides. My palms are going to face up, my shoulders are down, I'm nice and flat. If it feels extremely uncomfortable, you can take a pillow and just place it under your knees so that they're elevated a little bit. It's going to help your lower back settle, relax. So feel free to grab a pillow quick and place it under the knees so that your legs look as such. Otherwise, laying flat on your mat. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhale and exhale. And I want you to just lay here calmly. I'm gonna bring you some silence to just notice how the body feels after these movements. Notice if the mind is settled. Maybe your breathing is more calm, more deep and relaxed. And just start to become nice and still. Allow your body to settle. Try to keep your mind as quiet as you can. It takes time, it's a practice. So just enjoy some moments of silence and quiet. In a full class, you would probably lay here for a good 5 to 10 minutes. We'll do about 2 minutes here, so enjoy it. Take a nice deep breath through the nose and exhale out. I'm going to stretch overhead like I'm just waking up, keeping my eyes closed. It feels so good to stretch. Let's bend those knees. We're going to roll to our right side. Use an arm as a pillow and just take a moment here. Blinking my eyes open, I will come up to a seated position, crossing the legs and just taking a mindful minute. If this was your first experience of yoga, I want you to just notice in the body, and even if it wasn't your first experience, how do you feel now compared to how you felt before we started? Anytime we approach something new, we might have this fear or this uncomfortable anxiety inside. So just notice how you feel now. Do you feel extremely calm and well? I hope you enjoyed this session. I want to cultivate wellness with you, so continue to watch these videos, continue to utilize them. Thank you so much for tuning in.